T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Hey everybody,
Liftoff.
it's that time of the week again. Here we are at the Jim Alberti Theater in Highland Park, New Jersey. Here's our cast. In honor of Ann Feeney, we are listening to Pete Weiss and the Weistronauts. If you would like to support this broadcast, you can do so at paypal.com/PayPalMe/BaldChandler. Or if you'd like to be a recurring contributor, Patreon.com/The Chris Chandler Show. People starting to feel better out there? It's coming up on spring, people. Hey, how y'all doing? Yes, indeed, the spring equinox is coming up. Let's get rid of the ghost lamp. We're ready to roll. Highland Park, New Jersey. Spring equinox. Oh, there it is. You know, when I was 14 years old, I started running lights for rock and roll bands. Equinox Rock Light Shows, it was called. I found this business card the other day when I was 14 years old. Yes, indeed. A couple of announcements here. Everybody say hi to Kimberly. She's running audio for me tonight. Hey, Kimberly. It's a Friday night, and at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be springtime. That's right, the spring equinox is tonight, and you are looking at somebody who has had not one, but 2 vaccine shots. Kimberly got her second today. We are a 2-vaccine household now. That's right. Things are starting to look up. How's your spring doing? What are you thinking about the summer? I'd love to chat about that. So you guys ready for a poem? Oh, I got another announcement here. 2 of them. First Friday is April the 2nd, and the first Friday of every month I do a full set. Only this time I'm not going to have special guests. Something that a lot of people don't know about me is I am actually an award-winning filmmaker. And because of a lot of scheduling with the Ann Memorial and all of that, it just seemed like a good time that I'm going to play you and tell stories about these short films that I have made and do a full set of them. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially with the Academy Awards coming up. You know, short films made by me. You know, back in the before times, before the pandemic, I used to perform with a video backdrop, and I set up a video projector, and I would interact with the video and my performing partners. And I'm hoping maybe by the fall we can start getting back to that, because I just heard today that Kerrville has announced that they are going to do it on October 1st, an 11-day festival. Yes, indeed. How about that? We can start looking towards a good fall. What are y'all doing this summer? I'm largely staying put. Maybe doing a little mild traveling with Kimberly for the fun of it. On April the 3rd is going to be the International Celebration of the Life of Ann Feeney. 3 o'clock Eastern Time, noon Pacific. I forget what it is in Europe. And you can find out about that at AnnFeeney.com/memorial. I do hope you'll come out for that. I'm expecting several hundred people. I forgot to turn my footlights on. Oh, there we go. I'm not even sure that you can see the footlights. Oh, show me some love. Show me some love. You show me some love and it will come back to you in infinity. Oh, let me find it. It's harder than you think. There we go. Show me some love. You guys up for a story? Say, tell us a story, Chandler. You know, back in the before times, I was just starting to get to a point where I was flying to gigs. And sometimes I'd be running late, you know, so I'd have to wear the preacher outfit on the plane. But y'all be proud of me. I did not miss a beat. No, I'd stay in character the whole time. I'd be saving people on the airplanes. I'd be shouting hallelujah when the fasten seatbelt lights come on. Sometimes people buy me a drink. One time, I think I saved a few too many people on the plane because I started getting drunk and I had to change planes in Detroit. And I had to have some help. They said, well, Mr. Chandler, what's your final destination? I said, well, heaven, I hope. And I do. I do hope heaven is my final destination. I don't know what you think you know about me, but I am no atheist. I am here to tell you, by God, I am a God-fearing agnostic. But I do think the world was a safer place when religion was the opiate of the masses instead of the amphetamine. But y'all don't get worried. I ain't going to get all fundamentalist on you or anything. I don't like fundamentalists of any kind, including atheists. Them fundamentalist atheists, they don't want to capitalize the word God. I'm like, why not? You capitalize Huckleberry Finn, don't you? And then they want to take one nation under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't have a problem with the phrase one nation under God, but what I have a problem with is people pledging allegiance. And what does one nation under God mean anyway? I mean, does that make Australia one nation? Are they more under God than we are? Is Canada one nation on top of God? Or is God all around us? We should be one nation in the center of God. I just wish we'd be one nation getting over God. And them scientists, they don't know. They're always trying to refigure some facts or figures to fit some story. And hell, they've been doing that ever since Eve dropped that apple on Sir Isaac Newton's head. But why an apple? What if it were a banana? I think a whole lot more people read the Bible if it had a snake talking to a naked chick, getting her to inhale a chiquita. And then God says he's going to punish the snake by making the snake crawl around on his belly for the remainder of his days. Hell, he's already a snake. I always thought it was ironic that it was the evil serpent that got Eve to put her clothes on. So, what if it was a banana she ate? We wouldn't have no Johnny Appleseed. We'd have a Johnny Banana Seed. Only these days, bananas don't have seeds, so we'd have some guy traipsing around the continent grafting banana stalks. William Tell would have shot a banana off his son's head. This broadcast would be being broadcast on a banana iPhone. Hell, the Beatles would have released their records on Del Monte. Sir Isaac Newton would not have had his eureka moment when an apple hit him in the head. Instead, he'd have slipped on a banana peel. Like, bear with me here. Like, one day, he's just walking along, right? And his foot hits the banana peel. His feet go up in the air, and he comes down like an apple in the Roadrunner cartoon, and kabam! He comes up with his concept of gravity. And he's lying there, and he's all staggering around, and looking all Joe Cocker and Woodstock. And he looks up at the constellations, and he sees Andromeda and Aquarius and Buster Keaton. And because the stars are all circling around his head, he concludes that he is the center of the universe. But you know what? He's right. But not because he's Sir Isaac Newton, but because the universe is infinite. And no matter where you sit, it is equal distance in any direction. And that, by its very definition, is the center. So let me get this right. Because Eve eats an apple, and instead of a banana, we don't get a Big Bang theory. Instead, we get the God slipped on a banana peel theory. And if that were the case, I would believe in intelligent design. But as I intelligently understand intelligent design, it's the most self-centered concept human beings have ever come up with. I mean, I don't know about you, but I would not want to belong to a universe that would have me as its center. I'm the guy who said, people who think life is great simply have nothing to compare it to. I'm here to tell you that life is short, cruel, and unfair. But the good news is that it's equally unfair to everybody. So if you're sitting there looking at this pandemic and thinking that life is particularly unfair to you, get over it. Because, my friends, you are not that special. Thank you guys for listening. This has been your Poem of the Week. We'll see you here every Friday at 7. And on the first Friday, it's a full set. This month, the special filmed edition. See you next week.